Well, just so you can get some perspective on how long the line is today as compared with last week, there we are working right there, getting ready to hand it with the walk-up line, the drive-through line all set up. And it's 8:15, and here's the drive-through line all the way around the corner already, all the way back up. It's, I don't know, 1/8 of a mile long, whatever. It's the front of the church. Our palm tree we've been praying would come back. But a long old line. As you can tell by some of the cars, like zero discrimination between the type of wealth that people have for cars coming to get food. Morning. And it's one of those things that kind of wrenches your heart when people tell you their story that they're just trying to make a house payment, trying to make a car payment, trying to make their rent. And that's why they're sitting in line for food. Some of them still out of work. Some of them, one or two of the other members of their household is out of work. And so they're struggling to get by as the economy's getting going again and states getting ready to reopen. Here in California, we're fortunate where there is going to be a very, very robust recovery in the next few weeks as masks are removed and the guidelines are removed and we're able to get back to business. But it's a challenge. There's no two ways around it. I know there are a lot of states where they're still fighting COVID-19 and they're still struggling just to get their businesses going again. But as you can see by this, there's a lot of people waiting for help, a lot of people seeking it out. I only preach on tithing once a year. And one of the things I used to do occasionally was go out into the parking lot before I'd preach a sermon and just make a financial accounting of what I thought the cars in the parking lot were worth, and then talk about what tithing was. But I've long since discovered that because someone's behind the wheel of a vehicle that you think, oh, that's a nice car, they shouldn't be asking for help, doesn't mean that they've got everything going on at home. So many reasons that folks need help, from trauma, from a lost loved one, from lost jobs, from empty cupboards. And we've heard all of those stories in the last year. Seems impossible that we've already been on a year at this. But if you look across the parking lot, you can see our truck, which has been awesome. Our forklift isn't out right now. It's already been put away, so that part's done. Our park out here. We've actually applied for a grant to be able to convert part of this into a distribution center back here. It's like a $800,000 grant. That'd be cool if it came through. Bruce Horse Park of Love! Good morning! But I kind of doubt it's going to happen. But it would be cool if it did. We recently purchased, because of a incredibly generous gift, a container refrigerator as opposed to converting a room, which is what we were thinking about doing. And that container will be delivered in the weeks to come, and had an electrician here yesterday putting in a bid on what it's going to cost to run the 3-phase electricity that goes to it. If you would like to donate towards that unanticipated aspect of it, it'll be sitting right here. It'll hold 32 pallets, I think Ken said, of frozen goods. We will never have to say goodbye to frozen food that's donated again. And beyond that, what happens for us is we separate all of this out. And when I say we, I'm being very generous. I mean mostly our workers. We put it in different refrigerators all over the campus and they come back. Now this is kind of fun. These are 35-pound or 30-pound boxes of hazelnuts. Someone's going to get home today and say, look, I got 35 pounds of hazelnuts. All these boxes are filled with, brownies, Clamato, orange drink. This was stuff that was donated, just wholeheartedly donated. It's not like we went out and bought it, so that stuff was donated. Very, very cool. And so there's Stan. Stan's been making sure all the refrigerators are empty around the campus. We've got them everywhere, don't we, Stan? It's an exercise just getting around to the refrigerators. Thank you, man. Appreciate it, David. Patty rolled up. Oh, that's not Patty. Well, there's Patty over there. Patty's over there with Ken. She's been working. Mary's over here working the walk-up line. Our walk-up line is full. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you very much. Look at us. Gracias. Thank you, Mary, for translating for me. I appreciate it. The food is all kept backed up like this. We've got covered blankets so it can keep stuff cold that needs to be kept cold. That's what the thermal blanket is. It is. There's Trisha over there. How are you doing? So much happening around Central Community. Thank you, Pastor Ken's on vacation for the next 2 weeks. He's abandoning us right in the midst of everything going on. So he's trying to get everything established before he leaves to make sure that it's going to run wonderfully. Thank you so much to those of you who are supporting this, who are giving generously, who have done so very much to bring us to this point. May God richly bless you and your households. And most importantly, if you know someone who needs food support, if you know someone who's going without, I think there are 8 cans of tuna in every single box today. There is so much good stuff going out in food besides the cold food. These are the dry products that our team on Tuesday packed. And it's just, food in abundance. This is bread of some sort. I don't even know what kind of bread that is. And so if you have a good connection with the grocery store, if you have a good connection with Costco, with Sam's Club, with Kroger, with whoever, Stater Brothers, reach out to us and let us know we can help. And if you've got extra money in the bank account, not a better week than this week to make an incredibly generous donation. And if you've got Wednesday or Tuesdays available, come out and help us. We would love to have you here to help and volunteer. God bless you. May He richly watch over you and your household, provide for all you need in the days to come.